defense is raising an interesting series of points that all seem to go to try, I don't want to even use the word justify, but to explain some of the brutality Cassie suffered at Diddy's hands.
And one of those possibilities for an explanation is bipolar disorder, because Diddy's own defense attorney raised this while questioning Cassie this morning, and infers that there has been a diagnosis, though that's never affirmed by anything Cassie says or the attorney. So
it's going to be interesting
because
Diddy's not going to take the stand. So then the question is, how are they going to get that out there?
Right.
So that's kind of interesting in itself.
So Anna Esteval was questioning Cassie about her meetings with the U.S. Attorney's Office, and makes a reference, says, didn't you tell them that you thought it might have been his bipolar disorder? She's talking about in 2018, they went out to dinner. Remember, they were broken up already.
Right.
She was seeing Alex Fine. She and Diddy go out to dinner, and then she claims that after that dinner, Diddy raped her. So came
to her house and raped her.
Right. So his attorney is now asking her about that whole event, and says, you told the U.S. Attorney's Office that it might be his bipolar disorder.
So she's clearly raised that, or they've raised that flag.
Right.
They raised something else.
By the way, Cassie's response to that was, I don't recall saying that exactly.
Now, they raised something else, though, that when they were talking about the 2016 beating, which now everybody has seen on that surveillance video, they raised an issue asking her whether he was in the middle of a blackout.
Yeah.
And it really is kind of the same thing they're doing, which is to explain brutality. Right. I mean, I don't know how else.
And I don't know how that's gonna.
I don't know how that's gonna go either.
Right.
I mean, I think it's like sometimes if it goes so far, when you see in this video, that you say
and you try make any attempt to explain it, it's gonna could rub a juror the wrong way. That
absolutely.
How dare they?
How dare they? And because a lot of people thought that what the defense should be doing is being harder on Diddy than the prosecution was.
Right.
And to own that, and to, and not to try and make an excuse. This is kind of an excuse.
Well, I think it's part of a two-pronged attack. A lot of the testimony is about trying to show that Cassie was participating consensually. The other prong is Diddy was not in his right state of mind. I think you're 100% right, though, by even raising these issues of his mental fitness at a particular point in time. That dog doesn't hunt over an 11-year relationship filled with violence. It may work for one instance. The